Good morning, guys. Good morning, Miss K911. Good morning, Dylan. What's up? What's up? Hey, BeanTuber. Good morning, Kevin. All right, let me take care of this guy. If you, oh wait, Dylan, I think you have to type it again. I think it doesn't count if you do it before I go live. Maybe, I don't know. I don't see your entry yet. All right, yeah, now you're in. Dylan's in, Kevin's in, Mehdi's in, so it's working now. Do you know the activation fee for Apex? It's like, it starts from like $99 and goes up depending on the account size. Alright, what is this dump? Bro. I was like, is the market open already? We still have 10 minutes, so no idea what happened there. Just wanted to clarify. Yeah. I mean, if you win the eval and happen to pass it, then if you chose the biggest one, 150K, you'd be getting it for super cheap. Good morning, philosopher. Pre-market has been wild, yeah. Not as bad as yesterday. Yesterday or the day before, right? The day before was crazy. Morning, Drew. Looks like we're getting a dip here. Kind of front-running the FOMC. FOMC, yeah. I'm gonna stop trading at probably like 1. Expecting choppy till 2 p.m. I'm risk off. Yeah. Slow day with FOMC. I wonder what... So Powell's gonna still talk today, right? Yeah, he's still running the show. But it'd be interesting. It's gonna be interesting times with changing chair here. Fed chair. When did Powell become chair? (2018). So none of us experienced Fed chair being changed with our futures trading, so man, he's been at this for like 8 years. Props. Even though he kind of messed it up during COVID. But I don't know if there was another alternative, you know? Like, you have to print money if everything's crashing. He did fine, in my opinion. Is not great and not terrible. Just okay. Yeah, I think he did okay. All right, 4 minutes until market open. Good morning, Anthony. What did I miss? I don't know. I don't think you missed much. Same old, same old. ATR is at 1.9. So pretty low, I'd say. I mean, I'm not too worried because, I'm going for a point anyway. So I think even on like the slowest day now, like I should be fine. Even during Christmas, all my entries would have won. Maybe, I don't know. But I don't think volatility is much of a factor for me anymore, which is a good thing. All right, the market's about to open here. Let's do it. Show me what you got. Good morning, Sage. All right, market is open. Here we go. What are we doing? All right, we're dumping. This could be a Judas swing, though, so be careful here. I could see us closing back inside the range after it does a few of these. But so far, a pretty strong sell-off. Oh my god, I might have wiped out all the entries because I exited out of that window. Alright, everybody who entered, do it again. I'm sorry. So I gotta keep this window alive so I don't lose it. All right, yeah. Everybody that typed just now, you're all in. All right, this window needs to be preserved. My YouTube is being dumb and laggy. That's what happened to Drew. Is your YouTube fixed, Drew? It's good for me today. Yeah, I think the answer is you just have to give it time. What's up, Daryl? Good morning, Buffalo. Wait, what happened to GTA 6? Alright, so it didn't change. Alright, I got baited on Twitter. I think we might come up from here. Almost nothing. I lost a little, but we don't talk about it. True. I don't talk about my losses either, you know? Only wins. Only wins on this channel. Took a loss. 10 ticks on one mini was down 127. Now back to 45. Negative 45. Trying a new setup. I've been back testing. Entered a bit too early, but the same setup appears a few times. You know what's funny though? Like as soon as you try something new, it's like it's weird that that moment you try something new is the exact moment when you're supposed to see the losses. It's funny how the world works like that. Went long at 9:32, but waited too long and got stopped out. Well, we already stalled already. So What's up, Tris? The idea is that you mark out the high and low 1 minute candle. Once the price breaks and closes, usually the next candle will retest and move back towards the market open. Interesting. What trading platform do I use? It's Tradeovate. Good old Tradeovate. What's up, smooth operator? Instead of the typical orb, you're now waiting on the rejection. You're just joining the retest for a view ticks. That seems intense. God, I thought Tradeovate was bad, but have you guys tried using NinjaTrader? It's so outdated. Everything about it. Cause since I use Replicanto, I thought I would try out NinjaTrader, but I just can't. So I just have it open. I need to have it open for my Replicanto, but yeah, I can't do it. Outdated for sure. NinjaTrader is boomer software. Yeah. If I didn't have NinjaTrader, I would retire. I mean, if you're used to it, I'm sure it's great. You know, there's a reason why it's still here. If you're used to it, then as far as the back end, it's good. I was honestly wondering about them. I use TradingView, but have seen NinjaTrader everywhere lately. Yeah, I mean, some people use it, and if you get used to it, it's good. But I think it's just hard to get into it at first. I feel like once you know where all the bells and whistles are, then yeah, I'm sure it's usable. You gotta act quickly. It's not my favorite setup. Still testing it. Yeah. I try not to do things that I need like super fast reaction skills or whatever. And that's kind of how my recovery or reverse trades were. So I'm not doing that anymore because it's just begging for more mistakes. I just want to set my order and be done with it. NinjaTrader does have some features that other platforms simply don't have, like multi-TP on OCO. Yeah. That's why I have it open, because I do OCO and I can do it's called ATM copy on Replicanto, and I can just copy all the OCO brackets across all of my accounts. So it's convenient. NinjaTrader is great. Yeah. I'm sure some of you are a fan of it. I'm just saying, like, as someone who tried it out, it's just like really not intuitive at all. You need a full YouTube tutorial to use it. I never had problems with slippage with them. It wasn't pretty, but it worked. Yeah, I do. I think in terms of like slippage, topstep for sim funded at least, topstep is best. And then it's Tradeovate, NinjaTrader, and then my personal experience is that Rhythmic has been worse in terms of like fills and slippage. Yeah. It's not even that Ninja script. That's true. Yeah, I'm sure there's like way more customizations that you can do. I think the only thing about NinjaTrader that intrigues me are some of the custom indicators and risk calculators. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of depth to it, right? Never had issue with Rhythmic. Yeah, I don't know. I think I just had so many issues because like I've tried Rhythmic with multiple firms, and It just seems to be the case every time. And I'm only talking about like 10% of my trades that have issues, but that's still 10% more than the other ones. So, which platform on Rhythmic? Quant Tower. I trade through AMP on CQG. Yeah. I tried AMP before. What I don't like about AMP is that they do the temporary margin requirement every time there's something. So I thought that was annoying. So I got my money out. I remember back in the day where there would be hours where TradeAway was not working after the acquisition. Oh boy, like I have videos about it. All those times when it didn't work and I missed out on my trades. It's pretty infamous around here. But now it's better. We haven't had a downtime since then, so that's good. And so I guess Topstep fixed their stuff too. No issues since those 2 times in a row in January or something. Next time you try Rhythmic, try out that Trading Things platform. Better actual trading execution. Yeah, I mean, if I ever try Rhythmic, I'll check it out. But, you know, my thing is that I'm trying to go all in on TradeAway. So I only have to press one button. If everything is on my TradeAway, I would just trade off of my trading view, honestly. They just started doing that for COVID. They didn't used to raise margins. Oh, okay. I mean, I still get the emails about every time they raise the margins, and it's kind of a good reminder of like the news coming up. So I kind of use the emails for that. Sometimes you'll get delayed orders, which hurts me for my style, but it's not common. But I mentioned this before. If I happen to lose, like I'm pretty much done buying topstep now. Like so, if I'm gonna milk out my XFAs and the evals that I have right now as long as I can. But if I happen to lose them down the line, I'm just like done with topstep. That's one less platform that I have to deal with. Same with my Lucid Direct on Rhythmic. Trying to consolidate into one platform, one data feed, one platform, so I can just one button trade. But I don't know. That might never happen if I don't lose my accounts. I'm liking longs on ES. Well, I'm waiting for 10 a.m. pretty much. Just seeing what's likely. I mean, if we get the 10 a.m. reversal, it's going to be long because we opened bearish. So there's your confluence. Yeah, looks like long was the call. 10 a.m. reversal short. Yeah, this is kind of a weird situation because is the reversal going short, or is this just front running the reversal that would have happened going long? Treasury futures tanking. What does that mean? You're hoping we go down? Looks like we're only going up. Looks like we gotta close back inside the range. But we don't have enough time. We only have 3 minutes. Have you heard of Rips? Yeah, I've heard of him. When he was on Topstep TV. Topstep TV. You? Apparently live cattle futures are making new highs. You dislike Topstep? I mean, they're alright. Have they gone downhill? Yeah. MP promised tomorrow Topstep is going to have the lowest fees in the prop world. I saw that. I saw that tweet. So let's see what they bring out. He's entertaining from what I've seen, though. I think he gets pretty decent views. He's chill. But I do think they parted ways when Topstep stopped doing affiliates. I'm pretty sure that was the timeline. Yeah, I only need ES, honestly. I don't need to look at ES, YM, cattle futures, treasury futures. Too much. Oh, ICT streaming. Gotta tune into that. Get more knowledge in my system. I mean, we're back to ranging here. How are you feeling? I'm waiting for long, but don't know if I'm thinking right. I'm just staying out until we hit either purple lines. I'm like not even interested. What is that typing noise? It's me typing. It's me typing. Writing a review here. Writing an essay. Gotta give thorough reviews, you know. Lots going on. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting today's FOMC. Maybe that explains the chop and the slowness. To be done by 11:30. So you're gonna stick around for wait, 11:30. So okay, in about an hour. I'll keep trading until 1. Maybe even till 1:30, but for sure done by 2. And then just watch the fireworks happen. Flat right now, happy with small loss, looking for positions outside of the range. Afternoon gets super choppy on FOMC days. Oh, I'm doing it. I should go back and see like how my strategy panned out on FOMC days though. From what I remember, it's like okay. You know, it's not like a surefire way of winning, but it's not bad either. All right, it is going up. Let's see how far we can push it. Come on, let's keep going up. Let's get to the top. All right, we just got news here. Trump Fed pick Kevin Walsh clears key Senate hurdle, teeing up final vote. I mean, there's no way he's not going to get confirmed. So, say hello to the new chair. Here comes the rate cuts. You know what that means, though? It's time for you to swipe that credit card on the Evals. Low interest. Sure, 65. All right, good luck, man. Might be a stupid question, but what is FOMC? I have no idea. I don't know what it stands for. Federal Open Market Committee. Oh, I thought he was asking what it stood for, but not like what it is. FOMC stands for Federal Open Market Committee. You're right. Good morning, Space. Still new to the game, haven't learned all the different world events. I think FOMC is the only notable event or notable news that happens during market, New York session. Everything else happens pre-market. Like CPI, non-farm payroll, PPI. So there's not too many things to track. We got NFP next Friday. Not this Friday, but next Friday. All right. Just gotta wait some more, I guess. You got that long? Are there any recommendations for news outlets in regards to trading? I've been trying to follow TradingView, but I've heard you mention Trump news and things like that. I mean, I don't really follow anybody except I just have a CNBC app and they just ping me whenever there's significant, like something to know about. That's about it. You can ask as many questions as you want, man, because I'm just sitting here. And I don't know. I don't think if it's worth it to get Truth Social just so you can get Trump tweets. That's probably not necessary. I just have CNBC because it filters out all the unnecessary stuff. Like if CNBC says it, usually it's gonna move the market. So that, it's like it's your preference, whatever you want to know about. I think just keeping track of the big news events, the FOMC, CPI, PPI, NFP. That's about it. That's all you need to know. If you're interested in the broader news market, I would just suggest Bloomberg Live. Yeah, that's good too. I also hope and here hang out too so I get news from you. Yeah. I mean, I usually ask other people for the news if something crazy happens. Caught that long. There you go. Back to being positive. As long as you don't crash out when you lose one time, you're good, And also there's a chance that you might lose twice in a row. That's the real test. I mean, we have 30 minutes left and we're approaching the high here, so I'm starting to get hopeful here that we might see something. Moving to Lucid, looking to short 71.75. All right. Oil is spiking. Where are we at with oil? Oh yeah, 5%. It's pretty good. I think oil's still bullish, which isn't good. When you pull back on NQ. You're short, all right. What's up, Jose? Good morning. We're gonna keep pushing up here. Do you think we'll see a reversal if we hit prior day? I'm sure there could be a reaction, but it doesn't mean we're just gonna reverse all the way. All right, we're touching the high here. It'll hit 100% of orb. So are you in the long, Buffalo? You're in the long, nice. Stopped out on that long before the run up. Oh, that's unfortunate. You second guessed that long, had entry set up at 64. Wow. 64 would have been a good entry. Everybody's having trouble with YouTube. What is going on? Got in at 65, got out 72. Very nice. Yeah, that's what everybody's saying. The mobile is fine, but YouTube on the desktop, it's laggy or something. I don't see that, but I've had more than one person say it, so must be something going on. Still in the short. You're still in it? All right. Let's see if we get a dump. It was very close to getting up there, closing above the range, but we rejected. The body of the candle rejected perfectly off of the hourly high. Looks like we're getting a lot of differing directions here. So that goes to show you that we're just going to chop before FOMC. I think definitely not look for a directional move here. It ain't going to happen. Or failed but passed the retest. I ended in the green until my ADHD decided to take another trade. Oh, that is too bad. That is RIP. Rip in peace. You know, it's like shoulda, woulda, coulda. I could have taken this long all the way up here, but I'm glad my system doesn't let me just take trades willy-nilly. Barely a loss, only like 70 in the red today. That's not bad. That's like basically break even. Oh. Willy-nilly and dilly-dally are underrated terms. Underrated and underused. That's for sure. We are dropping. We only have 13 minutes left, so probably not going to happen. $66. You're almost there, man. Looks like you're in a little bit of heat, but should be okay, I think. What's up, Hugh Tickle? Yeah, no trades for me. It's been real slow morning. And I'm not trading in the afternoon, so maybe today's no trade day, which I'm okay with. Well, I didn't miss much, just got on the charts. Yeah, I didn't miss anything. As far as my setups go, things been real slow. Tomorrow's the wait, is it tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow's last day of April. Looks like it's gonna be another red month, but not as bad as March. The bleeding has slowed down, that's for sure. Oddly enough, I'm like positive on topstep. So there must be some trade in here where either I got slipped a lot. Yeah, that Friday I got slipped like crazy, so that probably helped. And one of these days, like my trade on topstep didn't go through, so that's why also I'm positive. So yeah, definitely a weird month. You know, I made some changes this month too, so that has to do with it, but it's all right. Predictions for oil this week, I think that's what you're saying. Oil is going to go up only. Drill, baby, drill. We can't drill when all we're attacking are the drill mines. Yeah. Well, I'm saying oil prices are gonna go up, so yeah, I don't know why I said drill, baby, drill. It just reminded me of that phrase. Do you hold any assets long term? Yeah, I mean I have the usual, you know, S&P index funds. And then I have a couple leaps that I'm holding right now. Peloton and Match Group. That's about it. I don't really gamble, quote unquote gamble anywhere else. I kind of, you know, try to limit that within futures trading. Do you use any Roth IRA tracking S&P? What do you mean? What's a tracking S&P? Are you asking if I have a Roth IRA in S&P? Then yes. Yeah. I have Roth IRA, the traditional 401k, and then I have like $50 in my like individual. And that's from cashback. I have the Robinhood Gold card. So you get 3% cashback. And I just put that in VOO. And forget about it. I feel that Roths aren't used enough, so I was trying to spread the word. Well, what you actually need to get is an HSA. I have an HSA, and that's even better than Roth. Triple tax savings. But that's only if you're, young and healthy. I was telling my mom to buy NQ around Easter, back when it was 24K. I mean, it is kind of worrying that so much of the NQ or QQQ and S&P is with the Max 7, so that is kind of sus, but you know. I'll have to deep dive that one. I just finished my first year of business school. We hadn't gone that far. Yeah, look into HSA, man. You can have unlimited amount of medical expense, medical cash cow, whatever you want to call it. And it just converts into like a retirement account later when you're 65. So no reason to max that out first. Or no reason to not max that out first. But if you actually need your insurance, then yeah, you can't use an HSA because the deductible is like $7,000. All right, we're about to hit the new hour here, 11 o'clock. I don't really expect anything though because we've been barely moving. Little volume. Yeah. Oh yeah, you got Philip Philosopher. Good job, man. You actually dragged it further. I targeted the one candle market open high. Well, looks like it worked out. Stopped out, break even. Yeah, I don't think today orb would have worked out. Just ranging. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. And I'll do the giveaway here, so put in your entries while I'm gone. All right, I'm back. Let's pick the winners at 8 or not 8, 11, 10. I'm going to give away 3 evals, 3 Apex evals. You need to join my Discord and open up a support ticket if you win. And you have to respond within 1 minute to get the prize. Let me read off everybody that's in here. We got Dylan, E Mini Magic, Profitable Mindset, Kevin, Anthony, Alina Barreras, Trading with Jose, Simple Trada, Eric Kim, Learnt Trading, Pube Tickle, Trades by Zai, That's all. Yes, Apex today, Apex Wednesday. Buffalo Theory, Philosopher is on here now. So Apex Eval is free, any size, any platform. There is an activation fee, so keep in mind, make sure to look it up before you choose what size account size you want to go with. And you have 30 days to pass or fail. There's no renewal. All right, Sage is in here now. We got 15 entries. One more minute. We're kind of dropping hard though. Like, bro. Needs an invite to the Discord. There's a link in my description of this live stream to my Discord, and you just click on that. Oh, there you go. I didn't know. I forgot I had a command. All right, I'm gonna pick the first winner. Is there any alternative redemption? My Discord is not working. Verify phone number. Just if you happen to win, just let me know, and I'll just get you in manually. I have that phone number thing just so I don't have like bots and duplicate accounts. So tell me your Discord username on there. All right, picking the first winner. Here we go. Good luck, guys. Profitable mindset. Are you here? You have 1 minute to respond. All right, he's here. All right, next winner. Learn trading. Are you here? Cool, cool. All right, next winner. Last winner. Let's go. Eric Kim. Are you here? Is Eric Kim not here? Uh-oh. You got 20 seconds to reply. Phantom 2208. Okay. All right. I'm sorry, Eric. I'm gonna re-roll the winner since you aren't here. Oh my God. Okay. All right. I'll let him in. I'll let him in. All right. 3 winners. Okay. You just almost missed it. All right. Reach out to me on Discord. By reach out, I mean open up a ticket. Do not DM me. Yeah, if you, I have giveaways going on my Discord as well. So even if you didn't win, join that Discord, and then I do giveaways every week. So come back next time, you know. All right. Let me figure this out. So Phantom 22. All right, I see you. All right, you're in. Yeah, I appreciate it if you guys hit the like button. Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome, man. Thanks for joining. You're out for the day? All right. Sounds good. I'll see you tomorrow, Buffalo. Have a great rest of your day. Man, we couldn't get a freaking close below the line. We did exactly the same thing we did up here. Lame. Created a ticket, alright. The giveaways ended, Shashi. You're gonna full port FOMC. You should do the CPI method that people do on TikTok. They set a buy stop and a sell stop on each side, so you can never be wrong, you know? I think that's the best method. Yeah, I don't have a lot of hopes for this hour either, guys. I mean, we are hovering around the lows, but I don't know. Seems like a long shot. Feel like it's been a short squeeze bull run. Not even a legit bull run, if that makes sense. Yeah. I mean, if you look at the hourly chart, like, this is just gross. You know, what is this? We're not really picking a direction yet. Another boring day. I love when people are disappointed that you aren't sitting here training them. I mean, it is what it is. I don't engage. As I say, trading is hard enough as it is. You know, trading is hard enough in a vacuum. You know, we don't need any kind of negativity. $23 to $74. Oh my god, you pretty much cut the bottom there. Very nice. I honestly think we need more live trading like this. I mean, I'm not gonna call anybody out, but like beyond live trading, we need to see like track record, you know? Like I put out my P&Ls out in the open, you know? But I don't think anybody else does that. Cause like if a trader has a bad day, sure, like their live stream recording is there, but people forget. People forget that you had a bad day because it's never on the screen, you know? Like if anybody else wants to go back and like see the live stream recordings and add all the math, sure, like they're not really hiding anything per se, but they're not really putting out their losses forward, you know? I can't trust a trader who doesn't show a loss. Yeah. I mean, I think even those people put out, you know, their losses, one of the once every week or whatever, just so they can act like they are relatable. Right. It's very rare, or they only show P&Ls from the accounts they trade live, but not personal. Well, I mean, I don't show everything. To be transparent, I don't show my evals because like I'm more, you know, reckless with evals. But as far as like funding goes, yeah, this is everything. And I think, you know, it's your right to show whatever you want, but I'm saying if you're gonna show, at least show a track record. I don't know. What strategy am I using? If you type exclamation mark strategy, you'll get a brief summary. I think it's not even about like having a bad month per se, but if you choose to not show every day or your ongoing P&L so far, that gives you an excuse to kind of cherry pick how you want to be perceived. You know, maybe you don't want to seem fake and show only wins, so you show the losses here and there, but you get to choose when you do that, right? If you kind of cherry pick like what losses you want to show. And I'm saying that's very tempting. Like I get it. Cuz like there are definitely days that where I don't want to make a video for sure. You know, I just want to like log off, not make a video, not show this loss. There are definitely days like that. And I also got the temptation, as soon as my yearly P&L turned negative, I was like, you know what, like I don't want to show this. So the temptation is definitely there. It's everywhere. I don't blame people for not showing it. But I mean, I'm saying if you're not going to show it, just don't sell courses. That's all it is. All right, smooth operator. I'll see you tomorrow. I think this is one of those markets that really benefits from honesty. It's hard to put trust in someone otherwise. Yeah. Only person you can trust is yourself, Don't even trust me. Even if I, try to show everything, don't trust me. Always have the doubts. If it's too good to be true, it's probably the case. Don't get caught in the chop. Yeah, I won't. I'm probably done trading after I get off. Like I'll give like 12 o'clock one more chance. But I've been watching trading content for a few months now, and there are only 2 people who have deserved a sub. Who are those 2 people? Basically mark the previous high, low, and short at the previous high. It's not like going short every time. I look for an entry once we're down here. I look for a certain setup, and then I enter either long or short, depending on what I see. But I'm not interested until we're down here, yeah, or up there, or up here. So anytime we're in the middle of the range, I'm just like not touching my mouse. That's funny. I've been using SMC and ICT for Forex, but still pretty inconsistent. Or I'm doing something wrong. I still got my 10K funded account at negative, but still haven't blown it. It's been like 3 months. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the right answer is for you, man. At some point, whenever you're ready, you can kind of check out other strategies. I just don't want you to be kind of brainwashed by whatever ICT is spewing. If you can make it work, I'm not saying ICT doesn't work. There's a, there are people that kind of tailor it to their own and make it work. But I think just blindly doing it isn't going to give you the results that you want. Me and Riley Coleman? That sounds like a bodybuilder. I have formed my own strategy that is in between yours and his. He does sell courses, but his live streams have been beneficial. Yeah. I mean, it's like it's. I don't know. I don't really know what to say. Like, it's not 100% a bad thing to sell courses, but I'm saying it really depends. Like selling courses is one variable of a trader. You can't judge a person or judge a trader by only one thing, one factor. And am I saying this so I can give myself the chance to sell courses in the future? Maybe. You never know, You never know how desperate I can get. Have you been profitable last year? Yeah. Last year for sure. Last year was my best year. Even though I lost my live account, I took the most payouts. I think course selling is hard to do for most of the markets that are targeted. No two people will have the same outcome. Either way, same thing with the courses for things like drop shipping. Yeah. I think for you to sell courses and for them to sell well, you need to sell the dream. So the inherent act of selling courses isn't bad, but it's how you promote it. If you're selling the dream and exaggerating the results with the courses, then you've gone to the dark side. But if you sell courses and like aggressively tell people that you may not make money with this course, then I think that's fine. Even though, like, would you even sell anything if you say that? But I don't know. It's a gray area. How long have you been trading? Futures about 2.5 years. Almost 3 years. Would you say futures are more predictable than Forex? I would say yes, but that's just a personal bias. But like, is anything more predictable than others? I would say futures it's cleaner in terms of price action. It's precise. There's no spread. I can respect that, and honestly, I would be more inclined to take one with that level of realism. Yeah. But it's like I'm not even considering it. I'm not even entertaining because I don't even know what to make of it. I don't have the success that I want for myself before I can even say that I'm selling courses, unless I'm lying. Unless I am selling the dream, unless I'm exaggerating my results, I don't even know what to talk about. So it's not even like a consideration yet for me. So you would buy the course. I mean, I can talk about how to deal with a losing streak, better. But unless I climb out of this hole that I'm in right now, unless like I turn my yearly P&L into a positive one by year's end, I got nothing else to say. I got nothing else to contribute to the community. What's up, Candle Trump? Am I Korean? Yes. Am I in the US? Yes, I am. Did I have to go to the military? Yes, I went to the Army 2013 to 2015. Don't put it that way. Even a negative P&L, it's real raw numbers. I mean, I know it shows, and I have all my trading on my YouTube channel, and I think that's good that I have. It's like my own journal in a way. So I'm glad that I do have all that, and I'm not like putting myself down or anything with the negative numbers. It is what it is, and I'm sure it's like this is what most people go through anyway. So it's not like I'm like worse than other people. You're welcome, liquidity bevel, even though I don't know what I did. How did I end up trading? I got into trading because of Bitcoin. Bitcoin in 2017. So I went through the typical like progression of like, hey, get into crypto first. And then, you kind of mess around with stocks, penny stocks and options. And then you kind of go into Forex. You try Forex out. And then you realize Forex sucks because of the spread. And then you find out futures. And that's where I am. If I was live streaming, I would Photoshop the P&L and make that all green. Yeah. I mean, I had the urge, I mean, not to Photoshop per se, but like to kind of like not show certain things. It's like, ew, like I don't like these red numbers. Like maybe I should choose not to show some of it. But now it's like I'm used to it, whatever. And you could also argue I'm exaggerating my numbers because like it says my P&L is almost 10K, but is it really 10K? No, because it's just sim funded money. Like this year, I'm probably only down like $1,000 in terms of like paid evals and paid activation fees. So you went to the military pretty early. I just finished 2 years ago. Oh, really? Welcome back to the society, man. What was I gonna say? I went pretty late. 2013 for me was like when I was 24. So like I was older than anybody in the army when I went, which was good for me because like even though sure I'm like lower rank, it was harder for them to kind of go hard on me. I have more green days than red, but my losses are bigger than my average gains, so I'm currently working on tightening my risk a little. I mean, that's how I am, because I trade negative risk reward. So that's kind of how it is by design. So it's not really a bad thing if your losses are bigger, if it's planned out, right? If your losses are bigger because you tilt and you overtrade, then yeah, that's an issue. But by design, it is supposed to be bigger than your gains, then it's okay as long as your win rate's high. Thank you for your service. I don't know, like you have to go, so it's not out of like any, you know, nationalism per se. I went after I graduated college and I didn't know what to do. after I graduated. So I was like, okay, I might as well get this done. So I got it done. Oh my God. If you finished 3 years ago, then, I don't want to be that boomer, but you've had it good because I had what, no phones. You're pretty much locked in there like a prison. You don't get to use a computer. We only had one TV for like 30 people in a room. How to enter the giveaway? The giveaway's over. So come back next week if you want to enter. I have a habit of trailing my stops just above break even and waiting for TP to hit, which would result in low gains. It was flaw in my strat, I think. I don't think so. Most people do that. It was not gonna lie, it was that bad even though I was in the Marines. Oh, it wasn't that bad. I mean, yeah, if you went to the Marines, then props to you, man. Respect. Cause like Marines, it's like it's the most. I think it's as long as with the Army, but it's pretty hard, for sure. Man, 2013, 13 years ago. That is messed up. I'm done for the day. See you guys tomorrow. All right, sounds good, man. Yeah, I'm gonna head out pretty soon here. Just chill day. Let's see what FOMC brings. I was denied entry to military due to a previous back surgery. But you're gonna go because you wanted to, right? I mean, I didn't want to go. Your times in the Army probably tougher than the Marines. I went. It was fun, but training wise, it was tiring and stuff. We didn't get beat up much. That's funny. Yeah, things were definitely rougher back then for sure. I did want to. I wanted an escape more than anything, but staying home led me to my wife and children, so no complaints. Yeah. All right, I think this is a good time for me to end the stream, guys. I've been just sitting here for 2.5 hours, no trades, but that's all right. We'll try again tomorrow. All right, I'll see you tomorrow, Kevin. have a great rest of your day. And anybody else that's in here, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. No trade for me, David. As you can see right here. Wednesday, no trade. See you, Anthony. What was that? Yeah, I just saw it in the corner of my eye. What the heck? We just swept this low, I guess. Crazy. Well, whoever was long right here, you know, rip in peace. Rip. It's because you said you were done. Yeah, I guess so. The market makers are watching me. They're watching my move. All right, I'm out. Peace out, guys. Have a great rest of your day.